Hi. So, I really want to take the time right now to introduce you all to a new sport that I've discovered. And unbeknownst to me, I have been playing this contact sport for the last 2 years. It's called online dating. Yes, you heard me right. Online dating. Because let's face it, sometimes we really do get the wind knocked out of us. So for all you ladies that are new to this sport, I want to explain this game to you. Obviously, the end result is to find the keeper. Okay, we all want to find that keeper, right? But along the way, we need to get through all these other positions. So I want to introduce you to all of the positions that I have found make up this game. So the first position is called the White Knight. Now the White Knight is someone that you've already told them over and over again that you're just going to be friends. You're not attracted to them. You don't want anything more. But they stick around because they hope that one day you're going to change your mind. That is the White Knight. Now, I gotta say, I did not come up with that term, but it's so fitting. The next position is the Creeper, okay? The Creeper will befriend you in messaging, ask you for your phone number. He will text you over and over again, 7, 8, 9 times a day. Hi, how are you? What are you doing? Oh, you going on a hot date? Basically call you lying about everything. And he just creeps along with you. He never asks you out. You don't even want him to ask you out. You almost don't even know why you're answering his texts, but you do. So he just creeps along. Now the next position are the Jacks. Yes. After that wonderful jackrabbit, right? So the Jacks just want you and him to sext, S-E-X-T. Text about sex. That's all Jack wants. You're never going to meet Jack. Don't think about meeting Jack. Whatever. Play, don't play, doesn't matter. But he's definitely not your keeper. But don't confuse Jack with Richard. Richard, a.k.a. what is Richard's nickname? Dick, right? Well, the Richards of the cyber world and the online dating have no problems sending you pictures of their Richards within 5 minutes of talking to you and messaging you. And when this first happened, you will be very shocked. And you'll be like, oh my God, I need to block this person. Well, ladies, it happens so often that you will just become immune to Richard, okay? Again, obviously, why would you want to meet Richard? You're not going to want to meet Richard. He might be fun to talk to a little bit, but there's no keeper behind the Richard either. Then there's the Casanova. The Casanova is going to make you the center of his world. You are going to drop all of your apps, throw away plenty of fish, OkCupid, Bumble, Tinder. You don't need any of that. Match, whatever you're on, because this Casanova has got you wrapped. He's telling you everything you want to hear. The problem with Casanova is that he's not really ready to settle down. He's still wooing 3, 4, 5 other women behind your back. And you finally figure it out. And now you've cut your strings. And there's that sucker punch, or that slap on the face. And you're like, all right, back to reality. Download all the apps again. Start over again. Then you meet the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is so close to Casanova, but he is very narcissistic. He thinks only about himself. He's all about me, me. Don't confuse him with the Peter Pan, who hasn't grown up yet. But this Dark Knight always has an ex-girlfriend who's always crazy. And then when you meet the ex-girlfriend, and you will meet the ex-girlfriend, whether she shows up at your house at 2 o'clock in the morning or whether you run into her at a bar somewhere, you'll meet the ex-girlfriend only to find out that she's the victim and she's not crazy. Okay? So the Dark Knight, not your keeper. Not your keeper at all. Then there's the Peter Pans of the world. So Peter Pan doesn't have a job, doesn't have an apartment or a house, still lives with mommy and daddy at like 40 years old or more. A house, a job, oh, and he doesn't have a car. Why doesn't he have a car? Let's think about it. Who knows what troubles he got into, but he's got nothing. So we can kind of cross him off the list pretty quickly, ladies. You don't need to be involved with someone with this Peter Pan complex. You know, you'll wind up supporting him. Meanwhile, I don't know about you, but if you're divorced and you're back out there and you're raising three kids, 2 kids, you really need another kid in your life? I don't think so. Then there's the Running Man. Oh, this wonderful, wonderful Running Man. He wears his emotions and his heart on his sleeve. He will tell you everything you want to hear, and he really feels it. He does feel it. I truly believe he feels it. I feel like he's got potential to be the keeper. But the minute you reciprocate, guess what? The Running Man's running the other way. Can't handle it. Emotionally unavailable. I don't really know. But whatever the facts are and whatever the past is, he lets his past run his future. And you need to be very careful with the Running Man. You can give him a couple chances. You've got nothing to lose. What do you got to lose? Especially if you're divorced already. If you already did that, done that, you got nothing to lose. Then there's just the plain old jerk. The jerk is just a real jerk. I mean, you think you're having a good conversation and you make plans because you've had 2 days of good texting, right? So let's go meet. Well, let's meet on Thursday. No, he says, I can't do Thursday. Okay, how about Saturday? Saturday's good. Thursday, you're driving home. He says, okay, where are we meeting? What are you talking about, where are we meeting? You said we weren't meeting Thursday, we're meeting Saturday. Then you call him, he doesn't answer the phone, but he's on the text. Before you know it, he's got you so discombobulated that you just don't want to have anything to do with him because he's just a frigging moron. He's a jerk. So you let him go. Ladies, you need to keep your eye on the ball because you will find your always man. You will find that man who will give you everything you want and everything you need and everything you deserve. He's always there. He always wants to be there. And the hope is that the always man will turn into your keeper. So I hope you've learned something very important about this sport because it can be really, really hurtful. It's a contact sport. You can get hurt. You can get very hurt. And I don't want to see any of you ladies getting hurt. So study and listen to these rules. Thank you.